welcome to FIFA 19 for matchday 24 of the Premier League, where Liverpool and Manchester City are back on top of the table since last week, but Liverpool have a tough opponent today with Leicester City, who kept the Reds at 0-0 in the first round. We're 5 minutes into the game when Demarai Gray finds Vicente Iborra and the Spaniard knocks it in via the crossbar. Against the odds, the Foxes score within 5 minutes against the best defense in the league and the best goalkeeper. Quite a dramatic start for Liverpool and Alisson Becker. It's hard to get through the Leicester City defense. Not even Daniel Sturridge can get a shot on target. Leicester pretty much dominate the play at Anfield, and Vardy heads against the bar. Chance after chance for Leicester. Vardy again, but a lucky stop from the goalkeeper. Great save. Adrian Silva has a go as well. The ball comes off the post. Liverpool are unable to get into their flow, and this is the best chance in an hour. So Leicester deserve a second goal. James Maddison gets the ball, and look at this finish. A beautiful chip over Alisson, just like Jose Perez did a few weeks ago. 80 minutes go by before Liverpool get a decent strike on goal, and it's one from Xherdan Shaqiri. A fantastic strike it is, but it comes way too late to salvage a point, because James Maddison adds another one to Leicester's tally. And Didi sets him up, and the final score is an unexpected 3-1 for Leicester. That means that Manchester City can run away again with a win in Newcastle, and they start off really well. Cross to the far post, and Raheem Sterling hits the post. Corner kick then, and a small gap for Sergio Aguero at the near post is enough to put it in. Goal number 14 for Sergio Kun Aguero, and it's a fine one. Newcastle have few chances to hit back, but Kieran Clark manages to score on the first occasion. Good jump. Danilo is too late and Ederson cannot reach it. That's as far as it goes for Newcastle, I'm afraid. Cross to Danilo, and the Brazilian right back scores 2-1. No more chances for the Geordies. Diaz misses the last one for City, who get a close win. Bournemouth have not lost at home against Arsenal and Man United, so they are looking for a draw against Chelsea as well. Taylor scored a wonderful goal against Watford and comes close to a do-over. 13 minutes played when Callum Wilson sets up Ryan Fraser, and the Scotsman draws first blood, 1-0. Chelsea play under their usual standard. Even Eden Hazard is invisible. After an hour, Jorginho is looking for space to shoot, but Boric stops his shot, and Cesc Fabregas manages to put it in, 1-1. Bournemouth again after 73 minutes. Brooks with a dribble and a shot, but Kepa saves. Pedro with a shot from distance, but Boric isn't surprised by it. And also the last attempt from Chelsea fails. 1-1 and another giant slate in the Vitality Stadium. Time for the 6-match roundup then, with a chance for Spurs, United and Arsenal to close in on Liverpool and Chelsea, but Spurs start their game against Watford with lousy defending. Andre Gray scores for the Hornets. Spurs don't take long to get a grip. Moussa Dembele to Lamela, pass to Eric Dyer, and look at this for a finish from a defensive midfielder. Great stuff and skill from Dyer, 1-1. Spurs are playing without Harry Kane and give their full blessing to Vincent Janssen. Eriksson to Dyer, into the space for Vincent Janssen, and it's 2-1. Vincent Janssen doesn't need a lot to score lately, his 5th goal of the season. And Spurs are pushing for the win. Great cross from Kieran Trippier, and again it's Janssen with the goal. And Spurs are lucky to be 3-1 in front, because Troy Deeney pulls one back. Great header, but no points for Watford. Man United can smell the Champions League places, and even more than that, youngsters Angel Gomez and Tahith Chong are in the starting 11 against Burnley. And Chong gets his 2nd goal of the season, assisted by Paul Pogba. And it's the Frenchman himself who gets the 2-0, assisted by Tahith Chong. A fine strike from Pogba. Burnley get pushed back and have a hard time, but they pull one back via Jack Cork. But United are too hungry today. Angel Gomez sees his effort saved by Tom Heaton, and the same thing happens to his next attempt. So unlucky for Angel Gomez. And when he does have a simple chance to score, it's Romelu Lukaku who jumps in front of him to get the final goal. 3-1 for Man United. Also, Arsenal made a magnificent comeback and they go in front right after kickoff. Lacazette with the fastest goal of the season. There goes Helder Costa's record. Cardiff get 4 chances to equalize and take the lead, but only Danny Ward is able to put one in, and Arsenal dominate the rest of the match with super efficiency. Alexandre Lacazette 2-1, and also Arsenal's young striker Eddie Nketiah is on the pitch. He gets the 3-1 and his second goal in the first team. Aubameyang comes close to his 19th goal, but it ends with 3-1. Everton keep Huddersfield in their own half the entire match, and Richarlison finds the tiniest of gaps to head the ball behind Ben Hamer. The replay says enough. 1-0. Wolves have seen a lot of goals from Ruben Neves in the past 2 months, and against West Ham he also has his chances. After an hour he is given too much space and Adrian has to pick it out of the net. But West Ham get 1 chance to equalize and Felipe Anderson does just that. A real bummer for Wolves, they deserved a win today. Fulham meet Brighton and both teams want 3 points to escape from the relegation dungeon. In the first round Fulham scored a late penalty kick to get a point, and today Seri puts them in front with his 9th goal. Vieto doubles the lead, 2-0 for Fulham. But Brighton get back into the game after the break. Solly March with a run. He passes it to Glenn Murray. Enough said. 2-1. Fulham lose control, and 6 minutes before the end Glenn Murray is stopped by Bettinelli, but Pascal Gross squirms it in. 2-2 at Craven Cottage. And the final match is Southampton against Crystal Palace, who lost at Liverpool last week with a hat-trick from Mo Salah. Danny Ings is on loan at Southampton from Liverpool and sets up Redmond for the first chance. Palace get a few chances after that. Kai misses the first one, and Alex McCarthy is warmed up for more action. Sutherland puts this one wide, just a few inches wide. Also, Jason Punchin has a chance to score, but McCarthy is determined to keep a clean sheet today. Vestergaard to Armstrong, ball into Nathan Redmond, across to Danny Ings, and look how much distance he covers with this perfectly timed header. Maybe the best goal Southampton have scored so far this season, and they are virtually alongside Newcastle now in the table with 24 points. Højbjerg to Ings, a lot of space for Nathan Redmond, and he gets 3 points for his club and his fans. Southampton's performances have made the relegation battle really exciting. 10 clubs are involved now. See you on the next one, guys. Peace.